I think across the country there's attendance issues. A lot of people talk about student attendance at college football games. I think in general there's attendance issues, and I think in some ways it's as simple as whether your team's winning or losing, but I think also that the fact it's just more convenient for people to, it's in a different society, it's more convenient for people to be at home, and there's 60-inch TVs now, and also with the social media and all those things that relate to technology. If your stadium now doesn't have Wi-Fi, then it's an inconvenience to people. It's just not as fun to be there. Primarily, it's about winning, because people talk a lot about marketing your program and spending money on marketing, get people to come to games. And I can tell you this, if you're winning football games, you have to spend a lot less money on marketing. And so, if you're not as successful in winning on the field at that point in time, then people tend to spend more money on marketing, doing a lot of those things because they want to get people in the stands. So I think it's absolutely correct that the foundation of that is winning, but you got to cover all your bases and do those other things with an in-game experience to get people to come, and then once they come, make sure they're having a good time.
We have to win more games, and I believe Coach Beckman is on the pace of doing that. When you win, and everybody comes. The year they went to the Rose Bowl, you could not see a single speck of alumina in this whole stadium. When you win it, it makes everything in the whole stadium way more packed and lively.
I mean, if you're winning games, you're going to have a good crowd. And you're going to have a loyal crowd. If they're loyal, they're going to continue to be around and stick with us. But winning games definitely will put a lot of fans in the seats.
The new tailgate era we call the Grange Grove, and we hope it brings and helps with attendance in all areas, including our student attendance. But it's really also a way that we can have some electricity right at the front doorstep of the stadium. That is really the most visible part on game day. It's really the central access point for people to come to the game, and we feel we just need to have a lot of activity, a lot of energy, a lot of electricity in that space right before people walk into the building.
I really think that's going to be awesome. Just that new entrance into the stadium, I think that's going to be awesome. I seen kind of like the blueprint of how it's going to look, so when they get finished with it, I think it's going to look great.
Winning is the cure, no matter what. You can have the raggediest or the best facilities, but if you're not winning, no one's going to show up. But if you're winning, everyone is going to show up.